Heyo, my name is Rennie, and I'm the lead and only programmer of an Undertale battle-making engine called Your Frisk. We'll call it CYF from now on. I now have about 2 years of experience as a Lua programmer, and I guess that's about it, at least for now. If you stick around here, you might learn more about me, but I'll take a wild guess and say you're not here for my beautiful eyes. So let's go straight to the main topic. So, I'm pretty sure your first thought when you opened this video was, what even is this Lua thing you're talking about? Well, my friend, it's a composite language used by lots of engines and games, for example, Garry's or even the well-known Roblox, to process data easily, or to modify an engine's behavior without having to dig into the nasty parts of a code if it's used as a composite language. It can also be used individually, but it's more commonly used with another language, which is C# for Unitale and CYF. It's an interpreted language, which means all you have to do is write the code and you can test it right away. No need to compile it. It's called easy compared to other, more well-known languages because of its flexibility and its lack of rules, I could say. This language allows you to do pretty much anything you want to do with few to no restrictions. It's small, simple, easy to learn, and once you know it, you can learn other languages very fast. Maybe you're here because you were on Unitale on Your Frisk, and you wanted some advice on how to begin your adventure in this engine. In this case, the Unitale and CYF part will come in a while, as there are some basics to cover before going straight into what look like a complex and structured code snippet. I've been in Unitale and CYF's community for a very long time now, but I've always seen the same questions roaming around, like, how would I make this? Or what is that thing you're talking about? And this is why I wanted to start this tutorial series, despite Lua being considered an easy language to start with. Well, I call it a series, but I don't even know if I'll keep it up in the future or not. One thing is sure for now, it's that there's one episode now about how to get started with Lua, and it is this very episode. I'll let you know that I will mainly use this tutorial as a guide to my tutorial series if it continues in the future. I also strongly recommend you read it, unless you really want to sit for more time with me in the future. But that tutorial doesn't cover programming's most basic rules, so I will do my best to explain those to you in this episode, and pretty much the whole series. So, there are several ways to get a Lua interpreter. First of all, you could download a version of the official Lua interpreter through its main page. The link will be in the description. This interpreter has versions for the main 3 operating systems most people use, which are Windows, Linux, and Mac. For the sake of this example, I'll go on the web-hosted Lua interpreter. The last thing we'll do today is very simple. There is one thing which is done by most programmers. It's actually considered a symbol and the very first thing to do when you start programming with a new language. It's Hello World. All you have to do is to print the sentence Hello World to the console. And, well, it seems you're in luck, because one of the words we'll need to do that is print. Just type it in the console, and add an opening and closing parenthesis. You'll see why they're useful later. Between the parentheses, you want to add 2 double quotes. Again, you'll see what these are used for in the next video. Finally, between those quotes, just add the sentence Hello World. And if you try to run the code, you'll see that the output will be Hello World. Congrats! You've got your first Lua snippet running. This is only the beginning of something greater. Maybe you don't know what just happened for now, but in the next episode, you'll learn how it works and you'll be able to say, oh, so that's what it means. Well, you will if the next episode ever comes out. That's all for now. See you soon, maybe. Leave a comment or contact me on Reddit or Discord if you want more explanation on how to get started with Lua, or if you see a way for me to improve my tutorials.